Slowly. Slow.
Ah.
Dude, just because I'm flat eye.
Sometimes we're on by there.
Why do you always have to do plays?
Oops, see, you just recorded that. Focused. Are you recording?
Yeah.
You gotta keep the camera because it records everything.
Oh my god.
No, we didn't plan it.
Oh, okay.
You recording it?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
I wouldn't have known that.
So you want to just stop recording. You want to do it? Stop.
Irma and her family, Miss Jenny, and Stephanie that are not here today. Brett,
Angela and Erica.
Angela and Erica, Brent.
There's less here.
And, but anyway, we'll have a good time regardless.
Sure. Newcomers. Introduce the newcomers.
Huh?
Introduce the newcomers. Whether you
We
like
did
it
it
or not.
yesterday. We did yesterday.
But I won't be able to do it now.
Oh, through a lot this year. We got John, we got Brent, and we got Alex. 3 new members.
Yes. Lily, you're doing okay. Jesus.
Leo contributed 2 new members.
We grew 10%.
Work fast.
We're going to start. We're going to start the program with Megan. Well, you have to call somebody else to take a moment. Oh. To the idea. Okay, then we'll start with Andrew and Marissa. They're going to play a piano duet.
Two piano duets. By Flying Grown-Ups by Alexander. We will also play Scout Song by Bill Evans.
They've done this once or twice. Where should I put this one? Brianna and Megan original, so.
Right. I gotta keep following them.
Get all of them.
Your gymnastics.
I know I am. I'm done. I can't go any back any farther. Don't want a picture of my knee.
Shake. Shake.
Much better.
Okay, I'm going to sing a song, a couple of verses, and then I'd like everybody to join in. All right? And I'll raise my hand when I tell you to join in. It's a very popular south of the border song. This is really going to test my Spanish. Okay. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones. De la Sierra Morena, cielito lindo, vienen bajando.
Emily sabe.
Por de los ojitos lindos, cielito lindo.
Get the hook.
Okay, now everybody. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo los corazones.
De colores se visten los campos en la primavera. De colores son los pajaritos que vienen de fuera. De colores es el arco iris que vemos lucir. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí.
What next? I think I killed myself.
Okay, we are going to present a skit for you called The Lazy Sister-in-Law. The characters...
No pun intended.
Okay. The characters are Georgette, a lazy, sponging sister-in-law, played by Marissa. Miriam, the wife, played by Linda. Bill, the husband, played by me. And Mrs. Bosworth, Miriam's boss at the advertising agency, played by Mrs. Hernandez. Okay, we see Georgette, the lazy sister-in-law, stretched out, lounging on the couch in Miriam's and Bill's living room.
This will be fine, thanks.
Well, I get sick of watching you.
Then I'll go to the other room then. It's not a long way though.
Why aren't you like me? I get up at 6:30 a.m., clean the house, do a lot of wash, mow the lawn.
The neighbors must hate you.
I clean the yard, bake a cake, wash the car. Then I go to the office for a long, full day.
Miriam, would you give me another Coke and brush this fly off my nose?
This can't go on forever, Georgette.
Sure it can. I collect unemployment insurance and sickness benefits because of my headaches.
What headaches?
The ones I get when I don't collect my sickness benefits. Would you mind tying my left shoe? It feels a little loose.
You're impossible. What kind of job are you waiting for?
Job's an actress. I'm an actress, you know. I play Princess Leia on Star Wars.
That was Carrie Fisher who played Princess Leia.
Go ahead, pick on me for things I have no control over. I should have been picked to play Princess Leia. I would have been much better than Carrie.
All right.
That sister-in-law has got to go. She's lazy, dishonest, and always in the way. I'll have Bill speak firmly to her right away.
Alright, that's the end of the first scene. If you all shut your eyes and count to 10, an hour will have passed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Couch reading the newspaper. There. Okay. Look for a job?
When they want me, they'll send for me. I'm perfectly happy waiting.
But I'm not. My wife is not.
You You know how it is with me at work. Some jobs are too dull, others are too interesting and raise my blood pressure. The ones in between are too in between. I have trouble working days because I take a nap in the morning and afternoons, and I can't work nights because that's when I sleep.
Georgette, Miriam feels this house isn't big enough for all of us.
I'll be sorry to see you go.
He isn't going. You're going.
And you lied to me. 10 years ago, you asked me here for the weekend.
And you stayed 10 years.
Sure, but I remember clearly. When I started to go one day, you said, stay as long as you like.
All right. We'll talk about it later.
My boss is coming, Georgette. Please try to be alert and don't make any dumb jokes. She's president of the ad agency where I work and a very important person.
I won't say a word. You know how I am.
That's what worries me.
Couldn't you go for a walk when Mrs. Bosworth comes, Georgette?
I just took a bath. You want me to get a pneumonia?
It's 90 degrees
You
outside.
want me to get a heat rash?
Nobody's died of a heat rash. Not yet.
Is that what you want? My picture in a medical textbook? The first woman who died of a heat rash.
All right, just don't butt in. There's the bell.
Go.
Thank you so much for coming over, Mrs. Bosworth.
Oh, yes.
Please sit down, Mrs. Bosworth.
Our sister-in-law, Georgette.
Oh, dear. Now, Mary.
Nice to meet you, Miss Bosworth. Say, do you know I'm very good at coming up with ad campaigns?
Well, now, Marion, I wanted to discuss your idea for the TV commercials for the Mrs. Fields cookie campaign.
Did you know Governor Bangerter loves Mrs. Fields cookies?
Now, Miriam, the part of the commercial where you wanted
You don't know how to drown a blonde? Put a scratch and sniff sticker at the bottom of the pool.
Now, we made a video of the commercial, Miriam. And you'll see we decided to make a close-up shot of the camera coming in on the cookies coming out of the oven, steaming hot.
Okay.
Georgette, the geraniums need watering.
The geranium? It's fake. Ask them to say how much they love Mrs. Fields cookies. Show them taking a steaming hot cookie from the oven and taking a big bite and smiling.
Well, no, actually, that's not a bad idea. In fact, I think that's an excellent idea. I like it. It has some bugs, but I think they could be worked out quite easily. That's an excellent idea, Georgette. I am going to go right back to the office right now, and I'm going to start trying to get a hold of these local celebrities and put your idea into action.
I'm coming with you.
My great break. Mrs. Bowlsley liked my plans. She was going to promote me. That dingbat Georgette had to come up with her crazy idea.
I can't believe it. The governor? Maybe not. Robert Redford, jazz players? I don't think so.
It's crazy. 10 years of Georgette. 10 long, horrible years.
10 weary, heartbreaking years. I would have taken her bodily and thrown her out a long time ago if she wasn't your sister.
My sister? I thought she was your sister.
Okay, go for it.
Like the sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. Come let me love you. Let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter. Let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. Come, let me love you. Come, love me again. You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again.
I didn't even realize that Dad had some hidden talents that you probably don't know he has. He confided in me the other day, and he was at my home, and I said, Dad, you've got to do that. You've got to do that for the reunion. He says, no, says, you know how I am. I don't want to show off. I can't do that. I says, Dad, you've got to do it. And so, while he was at my home, he played a beautiful, beautiful piece on the piano. And I finally talked him into playing it today. But does anybody have a second-hand watch? Why? I need it.
I do.
May I borrow it for a minute? Daddy, we don't have a lot of time, so maybe you can just play part of it? Can you just play part of it? Because we don't have a lot of time.
It's a long time since I haven't played. I'm sorry. But I want to say something before I start to play.
Later, Dad.
I haven't played for a long time. My wife probably remembers that she saw me the last time playing. My wife here,
Are you timing?
how long since I played the last time?
I don't remember.
35 years old.
No.
Anyway, I want to introduce a few words that I like to tell you guys. I've been reading a book that tells us that Brigham Young, Brother Brigham Young, built Big Lord Theater here in Salt Lake City, Utah in 1861. Started the building and was finished in 1862 and was dedicated by who, Lila?
Lila's not here.
Lila's not here.
Well, she knows who dedicated theater.
Wells.
And Brother Brigham Young,
Wells.
well, it was less of Wells, but the less
We gotta hurry because we don't have a lot of time.
Brother Brigham Young talked after that. And another three big composers and piano players playing there. One was, I forget the names,
Beethoven.
was a Russian, one was German, and another was British, I think.
Austrian, Daddy.
Oh,
Austrian.
Adelaida Wilkinson,
Hey, your time is almost up.
famous players Romeo and Juliet on that occasion. I'm going to play before she, because the time was fast.
Hey, I'm sorry, your time is up. Ya se acabó. We don't have any more time.
Huh?
We don't have any more time. Sorry,
I'm not going to play.
sorry.
That's his talent.
That's his talent.
That my teacher gives to
Louder.
me. All about the labor nights in ancient history. Climb a growing others came from all across the sea. Give this land a give it righteously. Sing that, nigga.
Yeah.
I wish he said in the mirror how he looks when he's saying his Spanish.
He's got a glow about you, Tara, when you say
Very
that.
happy to see what is going on. My wife and I never thought this was going to happen. 40 years ago, we don't even have an idea what was going to happen in these days and how happy I am. And the Lord knows that I'm with all my heart. I pray for all of you that keep you happy and keep you busy working. And maybe next year we're going to see Alex doing something already.
She'll be doing patty cake.
Thank you very much for all of you, for the thing you have been done for us, and with the compassion. And another thing I'm going to tell all of you, be prepared, because for the next couple of years, I don't know what's going to happen with me. So you've got to think it over. Where we're going to put Brother Hernandez. Think it over. Thank you very much.
Steve do it. He said no.
Put it together.
Why don't you come up here? You do better than I do.
Not longer though.
I just happen to have
I just-
notes in my back pocket.
Now if I could only see them.
Here. These work.
Oh, okay.
You have to squint.
First of all, let me just talk about Brett's physical appearance. Okay, as all of you know, Brett's in the Dominican Republic, which is in the islands of the Caribbean, and he loves it there. He absolutely calls it paradise. That he stands outside on the deck and watches the boats come in, and has lobster and shrimp for dinner.
And he's suffering.
Paradise.
But he says he's starting to look like a nerd, like in those Gary Larson cartoons.
Short hair.
Short hair, crew cut. It's funny. His leadership, what he has done, he's been a district leader. First, he said he always wanted to be a junior companion. He said he loved it. He didn't want the responsibility of anything beyond that. But then, of course, senior companion, a district leader, and with that, branch president in this new area that only 8 members were there when he got there. And then they told him he was going to stay there for 6 months, and he only stayed there for 2.5 months. And he was branch president while he was there. And then when he left, there were about 50 members at that time, or 50 that were attending. That is the difference. And now he's his own leader, and he has a car. And he hated to leave that area. He was very, very upset. He just loved it.
What
He
was
loved.
the area?
It was the area.
Savannah de la Mar.
Very good. That's exactly what it was. It's just right on the seacoast, just the ocean side. Very good. All of Brett's companions always become his best friends. He always hates to leave them. It just really saddens him. He always loves the people, loves the area, and he's always ready to baptize
That says
two
a lot
people.
for Brett, because you know how you hear these stories
About
about
companions.
companions.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's just the way he is. He loves having a car now. He loves cruising through the
What kind?
countryside. He didn't tell us. Cruising through the countryside with the deck on it, with the chariots on fire, with his Dominican Republic.
Chariots on fire. Chariots on fire.
Oh, when he was at the Savannah Del Mar, one of the sisters that was not a member of the church lived across the street, and she came over, and I talked to her on the phone, and I asked her, well, how's Brett doing? I said, oh, he is just a saint. I said, he works so hard from morning till night that you should really be proud. Of course, I started crying. Okay. And I just wanted to thank all of you for all your support in whatever you do, either in letter or money or thoughts or prayers. I'm sure that he appreciates it, and we all appreciate it. And we can't wait to have Brett here next year.
Yes.
Be ready with your Spanish conversations because
I'm ready to be an expert.
he will know more than a lot of us.
And that's what I do. Maybe John might be, but I don't think I will.
Get John in.
John, are you willing to accept that?
Well, we were ready.
It's a bigger skin.
He's on his own.
Leela, is it okay if John?
He says, yeah, yeah.
Have you both cleared this with Alex?
That's the one. That's the problem.
All right, then John will be my. Now, are there any suggestions for the location?
Nurse Jared and
We
Emma.
were gonna. The problem was is that we were gonna do it outside.
Write these down.
Outside.
Oh, you write these down?
It rained,
Tell
and then when it rained, everything was
Are you
looking
writing down
Paige,
these suggestions? Sherwood Hills,
Emily, Linda,
Cedar City,
Sandora.
Lake Powell.
Diana,
Lake Powell.
Lake Powell would be fun.
How many houseboats are
John,
Oh, yeah, rent a house,
Get
rent a house,
it
rent.
159, maybe get 2 houseboats or something.
Wouldn't that be fun?
No, there was more than that.
You're
That
talking
was back when I was in high school.
509.
except Diana.
509.
Yeah, about 400.
Megan's pretty tired.
Camping at Lake Powell.
if we could find a reasonable,
No, my only objection was having to pay $100 a night to stay 6 miles from your house. Okay, that was my only objection.
You're only paying 40, Jared. Hector.
Well, isn't that what they pay for 2 nights for a family?
but your share is $40.
Well, but who comes up with that money? The auction?
We all do, but I mean, that's good.
Whatever it was, he said
If you
it's
want
6
something, if you're worried
I
about
thought it was $20 a person. It's $10 a person?
check grandma back home.
Was it $10 a person? I thought it was 20. Oh, $10.
20 per person.
If you've got, if
10 for
you're worried about
room and
heat
10
in
for
the summer
food.
and stuff like that, change altitude. Go to Cedar City. You've got Bryce and you've got Zions.
It's actually
Within an hour or so of either, and yet Cedar just doesn't get that bad at night. It will all feel quick.
Thing is, we can't all stay the same.
Well, I don't know. We can check with Arnie and see if they know some places down there.
But if you're
Well,
planning
I've
on
always
that,
thought
then
it would be
you gotta
fun to have a place up at Park City, because there's lots of things to do at Park City.
other than this place.
But
Go
I
ahead.
don't know if there's a place that big that would hold us all.
You know what, I have a suggestion. Why don't all of us be on the lookout for a place, anything, and then give these to John or Jared?
Yeah, but we need to have those to them by the latest, probably November,
Got a
December.
picture of Megan
I have a question.
looking at me.
Didn't we talk about every third year was going to be outside of Utah?
That's what I thought.
Somebody
See,
just
I don't
spoke out.
remember that.
Nogales.
And it's hot.
Nogales.
I don't think I
There's
should.
Nogales. Come here, Bree. Let me get a good picture.
Well,
I know, the empty house over there.
Rocky Point.
Yeah, so do I.
Everyone pay a little rent.
But it's more than 300
nights you cover, right?
Yeah, rent it out. There you go.
300 nights.
Okay, I'm just saying, if we all have any ideas, we'll give it to them. We're thinking of a date.
Brianna,
Okay.
I don't know.
All right,
Also,
but,
we're thinking out of
can you give me a
Utah.
smile?
Yeah.
Huh,
but I
Bree?
think that everybody, I don't think
Can I have a
it's just
smile?
a
We didn't say out
time.
of Utah, we said out of Salt Lake area.
Please, Bree?
I think we need to
Please,
think,
just one smile.
really
Go.
think about it, not just from here out.
Oh, yeah.
Tradition of family reunions passed on. When do other people get included in these decisions? I mean, does my mom have to die before it gets passed on down before I get to make any decisions? Is that the way it's going to be?
Either that or you
I don't
give her,
think so.
I think you give her any ideas or suggestions that you want to her, and she will bring those to you.
So it's like voting for a president. You're voting for someone else that you hope will vote for your idea.
No, she doesn't have to vote for your idea.
When they get married and they start a new family, why can't
That family on behalf.
That's right. No problem. Okay. These gifts I'm going to give out, there's different colors. If you guys want to change colors amongst yourself, go ahead, but we're not going to let you choose what you want. Okay? They're pins. So, okay. And I'll tell you which one.
Different colors?
They're like blue and black and burgundy. If you don't want that color, yeah. Okay, John, my mom gets one. Thank you. My dad gets one. Emma gets one.
It's a pen. Don't sell it at the
Where
auction.
does she get this stuff?
All the 4 Pauls get one. Della, Rose, Linda,
We didn't get it in on time.
Joe.
Hey,
And
Whose fault was it?
so the family of my family get one.
to get it in on time and drove over there and couldn't find their house.
Yeah, we went all
a major
the way to Midvale. We couldn't find our house. We should all get one.
Okay.
We get
That's
one.
because we're still one family.
We all get one.
Get one.
We drove all through Midvale trying to find it.
And all the Hector Hernandez's get one.
All right.
So they get 4 of them here.
What are so grabby?
Hey, Marissa, it goes to Dad. He's the.
All right. All right. Look at this, guys.
And then Jarrett and Diana and Brianna get one.
Cool.
Yes, let me see that.
Let me see it.
What do you got there? What are you holding?
Girl doesn't want to sleep.
Oh, that's a great picture. When you get married, Cammie, I'm going to show this to your husband. Here's Cammie after eating.